Good afternoon, students. In this video, I am going to start the chemical properties of alkyl halides. Chemical properties of alkyl halides. Chemical properties. Chemical properties of alkyl halide. Chemical properties of alkyl halides. There are four important chemical properties are there with respect to alkyl halides. So chemical property number one, reaction with metals. Reaction with metals. Second chemical property, reduction reactions. Reduction reactions. Third one, nucleophilic substitution reaction. Nucleophilic substitution reaction. And last one, elimination reaction. So these are the four important chemical properties of alkyl halides. First one, reaction with metals, reduction reactions. Third one, nucleophilic substitution reaction. And fourth one, elimination reaction. So we'll discuss one by one now. So first I'll start reaction with metals. In a reaction with metals, first chemical property in reaction with metals. So first one, formation of Grignard reagent. Formation of Grignard reagent. Very important. Most of the time in examination they are asked question, what is Grignard reagent? So here in this chemical property, we are going to form a Grignard reagent. Formation of Grignard reagent. See here, when alkyl halide is heated with magnesium in presence of dry ether to form alkyl magnesium halide. And this alkyl magnesium halide is also called as, that is, Grignard reagent. So this is the statement, formation of Grignard reagent. When alkyl halide is heated with magnesium is a metal. So our heading is reaction with the metal. So here I have taken metal, that is magnesium, in presence of dry ether. So ethers are the organic compound, to form alkyl magnesium halide. Alkyl magnesium halide is nothing but a Grignard reagent. I'll write the reaction now. So first, alkyl halide. We know the representation of alkyl halide, that is Rx. When it is heated with magnesium, that is Mg, in presence of dry ethers to form alkyl magnesium halide, that is RMg. Yes, alkyl magnesium halide, that is represented by RMgX. So RMgX is known as Grignard reagent. I'll take one example. CH3Cl plus Mg. This is one alkyl halide, that is methyl chloride. In presence of dry ethers, it becomes CH3MgCl. Methyl magnesium chloride is the Grignard reagent. I'll take one more example. C2H5Br plus, this is C2H5 means ethyl bromide. When it is heated with magnesium in presence of dry ether to form C2H5MgBr. So ethyl magnesium bromide is called as your Grignard reagent. So this is the first chemical reaction in reaction with the metals, formation of Grignard reagent. So usually they will ask question, only 1 mark question, what is Grignard reagent, or write the general representation of Grignard reagent, that is RMgX, where R is alkyl group, magnesium is the metal, and X is the halogen. And this is what the formation of Grignard reagent, first reaction. Then we will move to second chemical property now in reaction with the metals. So that is Ur's reaction. Ur's reaction. So very important for both theory as well as a CET point of view, and it is called as a named reaction also. So that is Ur's reaction. Then what is Ur's reaction, what is general representation, and what is example here. So Ur's reaction, the reaction in which two molecules of alkyl halide, reacts with sodium metal, in presence of dry ether, to form higher alkanes, is called Ur's reaction. I'll repeat the statement. The reaction in which two molecules of alkyl halide reacts with sodium metal in presence of dry ether to form higher alkanes. See here, Ur's reaction means we have to take two molecules of alkyl halide now. See how I'll write. This is one alkyl halide, one molecule of alkyl halide. I'll write one more alkyl halide. See here, just I have written in reverse order. RX, XR, both are same. So two molecules of alkyl halide reacts with sodium metal. I'll take sodium metal here, that is sodium, that is Na, and I'll take two molecules of sodium. See here, RX, two molecules of alkyl halide reacts with the sodium metal in presence of dry ether, to form higher alkane. See, so just you have to remove these halogen atoms. If you want to remove halogen atoms means they are highly electronegative, and this is electropositive. This electropositive and electronegative combines to form, here it is a 2NaX, that is sodium halide is there, and remaining it is R. So R is nothing but a higher alkane. R means it is higher alkane. This is statement, and this is what? A general representation. I'll take one example for this. I'll take CH3Cl plus 2Na, that is reacts with the sodium metal. One more molecule, same, it's reverse pattern. CH3Cl, CH3Cl. In presence of dry ether, to form higher alkane. See here, Cl and this Cl, they are removed by sodium, so it becomes 2NaCl, and remaining it is CH3. So CH3 means 2 carbon atoms are there. So 2 carbon atoms means eth. So it is called as a ethane. Ethane is your higher alkane. I'll take one more example. C2H5Cl, ethyl chloride, one molecule. Here it is. Cl, C2H5, ethyl chloride, one more molecule. So now I have to take sodium metal. There is 2 molecules of sodium atom. Now, in presence of dry ether, again same, in presence of dry ether. See, Cl and this is Cl. So combines to form plus 2NaCl as it is, and here it is C2H5 single bond C2H5. What is the name of this higher alkane now? See here, C2 means it is a C4. H5 means it is H10. C4 means it is 4 means it is a but, that is butane. So butane is called as your higher alkane. So this is what the Wurtz reaction. So first statement, the reaction in which 2 molecules of alkyl halide reacts with sodium metal in presence of dry ether to form higher alkane, there is RR. And I have taken 2 examples, methyl chloride, sodium metal, we get ethane is the higher alkane. And here I have taken C2H5, ethyl chloride, sodium metal, and there is a formation of higher alkane, that is called as a butane. And this is about the chemical property, that is reaction with metal. In this reaction with metal, there are 2 important reactions. So one is formation of Grignard reagent, another one is a Wurtz reaction. Okay, thank you.